Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will create a timer using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We will create the structure of the timer using HTML, then we will stylish it with CSS to make it looks nice, and then finally we will add the countdown logic using JavaScript. This project is grateful for beginners who want to practice working with time and use input in and user input in JavaScript. Let's look at the logic. Okay, let's look at our timer. We have input and we can write some minutes and we can click to start, and our timer is start. And also we have pause and reset. I think it's a good project for beginner or people who wants to practice JavaScript skills. Okay, let's get started. First we need to create a div for our timer and also add class. We'll be using timer and create input. Type number. We'll be using this input to add start time. Also add ID, because we'll be using this ID in JavaScript. We can name this ID minutes, and also we need placeholder using enter minutes. Okay, and close this tag. And in the next we need to create div for our time. Also create ID. We can name time and add default numbers. Okay, and also we need to create 3 buttons. Create one button and copy this element 3 times. First we need to create start, pause and stop or reset. We'll be using, we'll create reset. Okay, and also we need to add ID for our button. Create reset, pause and start. Okay, let's look at the window. Here's our timer. Okay, now we can start it, create styles for our timer, but don't forget to connect our styles. Okay, and now we started create styles. First we create our wrapper using this class and using text align center and change background. We'll be using light and create padding. We can using 20 pixels and also create border radius. Ten pixels. Okay, and I think we also can create shadow using box shadow and 0, 0, 10. Okay, delete and using RGB. I want opacity shadow. Okay, and delete this word and using opacity. Okay, let's look at the window. Here's a timer, but also we can add background, create background. Okay, and let's look at the window. I think now it looks more better, and now we can create styles for our input using ID. And first we need to add margin bottom because we need space between our elements. Create padding. We can using 10 pixels. Font size we'll be using, and also create width full. Okay, but also add box size and border box. Okay, now it looks more attractive, and next we need to create border. We'll be using border 1 pixel, solid, and light gray. Also create border radius for our input. Okay, and let's look at the window. Here's our input. I think it looks attractive, and next we need to add styles for our time using ID again. Create font size, create new font size, and also add new margin bottom. Okay, and in the end we need to create styles for our button. We can using a common style for all button. Create button, margin 5 pixels, and create padding. And also change font size. Delete border. And also create border radius. And create cursor point. Okay, let's look at the window. Here's our new timer. I think it looks nice, but we can change size and margin. Okay, let's change. Okay, and also I forgot to change our title, because in this video we create style and function timer with HTML and CSS. Okay, correct this mistake. And next we also need to change color our button. First add common color, we'll be using white text, and next we need to change background color. First add stuff for our start button using background color, and it will be green. And next we need pause, also create background color, it will be orange. Okay, and in the end we need to create color for our reset. Okay, create new style, background color, and in the for this button we'll create red. But it's too light, we can change. Okay, let's look at the window. Okay, and also we can create some hover effect. Again, copy button tag and create hover, opacity, okay, let's change, and also let's add some animation using transition. Okay, it looks okay, and now we can add logic for our timer. First you need to create script files and connect this file. Okay, and let's start it. First we create our count down, and also we need to create switcher for our timer. We can name is pause, and default will be using false. Okay, and also create remaining timer. Okay, and let's create first function. First function will be started our timer. Create start timer, and we need to get minutes for our element using this ID. Copy this ID and create new variable, const minutes, and we'll be using method parse int because we need number. And using document get element by ID, and now we can using our ID. Okay, and also we need to use method or use property value inside our parse int. Okay, and next we need to create condition. If is none, minutes, or our minutes low 0, we need to some message. We'll be using alert. Okay, and we can add some text. We can write in please enter enter valid number of minutes and add point. Okay, and also we need to using return. It'll stop function. Okay, and if condition is false, we need to continue work our start using our remain time and convert our time to second and calculate our end time. Okay, we need to using data object and using method now and add our remain time. Create new function, its name display time, and inside this function will be calculate our time and show in display. Okay, using one argument, we'll be using seconds, and first we need to calculate hours and using match floor and calculate our hours. Okay, next we need to calculate our minutes. Make new variable, its name minutes, and the same using match floor. And calculate our minutes. Okay, and also we need to calculate remain seconds. Create new constant. Remain seconds. Okay, and using our seconds here. Okay, and in the end we need to update our data for our display. Create new constant. We can name display and create new format our data. First we need to print our hours using string method and using our hours and method path start, because we always need to add 0 if our string len is low. Okay, and add 0. Next we need to do the same for our minutes. We can create new function for it, but I think it doesn't necessarily, because we can copy this code in this video, but if you will be using this timer in your commercial project, you can create new function. Okay, and in the end we need to print our display inside our timer using this ID, and let's again using document method get element by ID and using this ID, and we need property text content, and we'll be print our display. Okay, and let's look at the window. Now nothing changed, but now we can using this function here. Let's end it our start timer function. We need to print remain time. Okay, and also create our countdown using set interval. Using our variable, thanks to that we can change our variable and create set interval, create our function, and also add time. We'll be using 1 second, and add condition if our timer is paused, we need to stop this function. And also create second left, create new constant, we create seconds left, and using match round, because we need to round our number, and calculate how many seconds left. Okay, using data now again. Okay, and we need to create condition if our second left, less than 0, we need to stop our timer using clear interval and using name our timer. Okay, and return. If condition is false, we can change remain time, and we can using second left, and also using display time, again using second left. Okay, it's ready, and now we can create. Okay, let's continue. Now we can add our events using again document get element by ID. We need to create three events. First we need to let's copy this event and let's copy our ID. First we need to using start, next pause, and also we need to add a reset. Okay, and first create for start. Create an event, add event listener, and using click, and create our function, and when people click start, we need to switch off our pause using false, and also we need to start our timer. Okay, in the next we need to add the same for pause. Copy this code, but we change one moment. We need to delete start time. Okay, and copy this code and also paste here, and if user click reset, we need to switch off our pause, and also we need to clear interval using clear interval, and add argument our timer. But also when people clicked pause, we need to using true for is paused. Okay, and in the end we need to change our minutes using document get element by ID, and copy this ID and change value. We'll be using empty string, and display time 0. Okay, and I think we also need clear interval when people start our timer. Okay, let's try using 10 minutes start. Like you see, our timer is work. Let's try click pause. Okay, it's also work, and start. Okay, let's try reset. Okay, everything works.